Hey Capricorns, how are you guys? Thank you for joining me on my channel today. You guys totally hit me up with so much love and support for the videos that I posted prior to this, so I'm going to do like a little random intuitive reading for you guys. I just felt drawn to do it for you and Taurus. I just finished Taurus's. But yeah, we'll see what we can get. This is non-date specific. It's not specific to love or career or finance or anything. I'm just going to pull cards and see what we can get for you guys. Use your discernment. If it's not your story or your messages, if it doesn't seem to resonate, don't try and make it fit. But this will be good for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, cross watchers are welcome. But we'll see what we can get. Everything you need to know is going to be in the description box. Yeah, other than that, let's get started. And thank you again so much for just supporting me and my channel. Like, share, subscribe, that always helps. But just joining me is fantastic. All right, so what can we get for Taurus? Messages for Taurus's best and highest good. Spirit, do we have any messages for Taurus? Taurus's best and highest good. Okay. So Taurus, you were in a state of contemplation. It's not stressed, but there are decisions to be made. You have some options. I'm saying that with your Seven of Cups being presented here as the very first card out. There's a very serene and beautiful energy to whatever it is you're looking at. It feels like dreaming of the future, of future possibilities. And it might be career related in terms of how you can ascend higher up. I mean, it could be spiritual as well, but wands, you have Four of Wands here. It typically has to do with career. And I just see you trying to get to this position. How can I be the person that oversees others? How can I be looking down? Yeah, I think there's a desire to have not just a solid foundation, but something that ignites you, something that sparks passion within you. Something to do with, if it is career related, something to do with being in a job or a workplace or a field where you don't feel like you have to wear a mask, where you can truly be yourself. And maybe kind of let your freak flag fly if that lands for any of you, but it's in a good way. It's like not having, it's the opposite of the conformity. It's not working in a place where you feel passionless, where you feel like every day is the same and you're just, sorry for the noises, I live right by an airport, but you're looking for something left of center, something that isn't the tradition, that isn't the normal. But I mean, it is the Four of Wands, which can sometimes be the marriage card, so I mean, it could be a relationship, but I almost feel like a marriage to something you love. I feel like Capricorn's been getting lots of career stuff recently. But I have to read the cards as they present themselves. If it is more looking for a soulmate, it may be with a Pisces. It could be with a Pisces who's been waiting a really, really long time for you, Capricorn. That's not going to be for everyone, but I have to say it because it's there. Yeah, but if you do have a Pisces waiting on you, they have just about given up hope. They are starved for your attention, and they just, yeah, they're whittling away. Because I think you put up and see, now all these messages are coming through, you put up a brick wall, you know, metaphorically, for this person, but they busted right through. I think that didn't stop them from trying to communicate you or woo you or just be around you. And it's not in I don't think it's in a vibe where they were trying to steal your energy. It doesn't come off as creepy or weird or sketch or whatever. I think this person just really liked you, and they were really holding out hope for you. And they saw you as, actually, they could have seen you as their soulmate, potentially. Excuse me. But again, if that's the situation, it doesn't have to be with a Pisces, but it could just, you know, a romantic partner. You have options. And I'm almost getting you're envisioning, like, the day you walk down the aisle for your wedding, who's going to be that person at the altar? Who's going to be that person on, you know, at the end that you meet up with? And yet there's something really important here about not wearing a disguise, about the truth, about being authentically you, Capricorn, which is really badass. It's a really great energy. But I do feel like either, again, in workplace or maybe past relationships, you felt like those around you were not completely, maybe not completely truthful, but they didn't wear their heart on their sleeve, or they didn't present things as they actually were. It's like you had to really dig to get to know people. And then it's like once you did, there was disappointment there. So there is a sense of, can we just remove the bullshit? Can we just take the masks off and, like... But yeah, you are at some sort of crossroads of choosing. And it is very split. So for some of you, it might be choosing the career you're most passionate about. And for others of you, it might be the person. And I mean, because you have options, maybe it's both. Maybe you're kind of tackling both those really difficult decisions. But again, it's a difficult decision because there's a lot on the line in terms of your future. But there's not a stressed energy about it. It's like very, just the colors in the card and the way she's looking off into the distance, it's just very serene. It's like she's a mermaid watching the sunset. And yeah, so they're all really good options is what I'm getting. And I don't think you're going to rush into it, because your other card, if it isn't like a Pisces you're dealing with, you have Hangman energy. This is kind of a wacky deck. It's called, I think, the Haunted House Tarot. I'll put it in the description. So the Hangman is like a skull and bones, right? So that doesn't really need to resonate with any of you, but I don't know. Maybe your person likes the Misfits a lot. That's a band, right? Isn't there a logo like a skull or something? I don't know what I'm talking about. Disregard that. No, that's kind of a thing, right? All right, we'll see what else we can get for Capricorn. If it is something career related, I'm also getting to the, like, you're trying to break into it. You're trying to break through the wall, or it's something about get to something that isn't easily obtainable or achievable. But yeah, it's like you want to knock down the wall and come in and be like, yeah, I am qualified to do this. This is where I'm supposed to be. Or it's like you want to present your skills and your talent to the world. And again, it's like no bullshit, no masks. It's just your authentic self. Because there's something about, you feel like people who are less qualified or don't have the skills are getting the positions that you want. And so, yeah, it's become a very important point to you to come in, again, like that authenticity of, you know, you have your resume in hand, but there's almost this need to, like, I'll demonstrate it for you, like, right here, right now. Like, I'll show you. What do you want to see? Like, it's aggressive, but, you know, not necessarily in a bad way, but there's a desire to show off your skill and your talent and to prove that you do deserve this. Same for the relationship too. There is something about, you have all these great qualities that you feel like haven't been recognized maybe by the right person, or you have a lot to offer. And so you're not settling. You're not settling. Like, you were trying to go up. You were looking up in all directions, and you're moving past, you're just wading through the bullshit. You're wading through the negative energy, through the haters, through the people who are like the naysayers who don't believe in you or are trying to push you down. You're just like, nope, I don't got time for that anymore. It's awesome. It's a badass energy, Capricorn. It is so loud with the airplanes. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely for that. Yeah, whatever you're trying to get to, there is opposition. Something or someone or possibly people are trying to block you from going through that door of your dreams. Again, person or job or whatever this is, whatever resonates for you. There is some sort of blockage. But it is your path. You're headed down that way, and I think I think even though you have decisions, you kind of know your ultimate destination, what maybe what your wish is. But you are restraining, you do feel very deeply for this thing that you want. Obviously, it's important to you, right? With the Seven of Cups. But you are concealing the emotional side of it. You're very much tempering the emotional side. So when you're coming in, I think you're trying to show off your logic and your skills. I'm not phrasing this correctly, but there's a lack of emotion as you're presenting it. Because I don't think you want to be viewed as unsteady or unfit for the job or for the position, or you don't want to wear your heart on your sleeve. Especially if it is a relationship, you're holding back on the love. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And it's like once you do decide or make the decision to I am getting communicate how much this opportunity or this person means to you, then it's going to flood out of you and it's going to be this really beautiful, freeing energy. But there's such a restraint, right? Because you do need to make the right choice, and you're being very selective on who you're revealing just your plans to. All of this, it's very secretive, whatever this is. Again, if someone's waiting for you romantically, you are literally keeping them in the dark, which is actually kind of mean. Because I think if it is romantic, this person is, like I said, it's pathetic, but it's a little bit cute because you mean so much to them, Capricorn. And you might have love for them, but something about it is giving you pause. And it might be that it's like you feel like you need to be at a certain level career-wise before you can even focus on a relationship. That could be why this reading is so kind of balanced in both energies there. But yeah, it's like once you choose what you want to invest your love in, it's all those butterflies, right? It's really freeing and beautiful, and it's like a rebirth, right? With butterflies, the cocoon, and all that. It's like it comes flooding out of you. So there's such a feeling of not knowing who to trust or not wanting to share it with people, and I think sort of the guidance I'm getting from this is that you're the one you can trust. Like, trust your intuition. You know what you want. So if you're questioning, maybe I shouldn't be telling people about this, well, no, you clearly shouldn't, because I think there's negative energy just trying to block you. I actually love this card. I think it's the greatest. It's like an homage to the Shining twins, right? Love that movie. The Shining is like one of my favorite movies ever. But what I'm saying is, like, you're trying to get through that door and these creepy twins are blocking you. And I mean, these creepy twins could be whatever it is in your life. It could literally be your friends being like, I don't know if you should do that because I heard ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Like, they're giving you unsolicited advice, and it's like trying to block you from achieving your goal or desires. And, use your discernment of who you can trust. But there's energy in here that it does not seem like it's for your highest good. I will say that. Yeah, again, this is your person, just so you know. This is like, they're waiting. They're literally getting old and skeletal, waiting for your decision on if you're going to commit. You're keeping them in the dark. You put up a wall and they busted right through it, but they're tired. They're exhausted. I don't think they're chasing you anymore. But I think they're very much maintaining hope that you're going to come around. But it's based in a little bit of heartbreak. I think they're healing from maybe some rejection in the past. Now, it could have been from you if you guys tried something and it didn't work out. But yeah, my heart goes out to your person. And I mean, this could be you. The roles could be reverse Capricorn, but you seem more in the mindset of, career, like mapping things out. Who can I trust? That kind of energy. But yeah, you rejecting them feels like a death of sorts. It's kind of sad. And I think they are healing from it, but yeah, they're still holding on to you. So you might feel that in your energy. Yeah, so it's like the longer you wait to make a decision, the anxiety is building more and more. It's keeping you up at night, what decision to make. It's funny because that energy, it didn't come off like that to me at all in this card. It seems like you had a lot of lovely opportunities. It actually could be that the people around you who, it doesn't have to be evil energies. Like it could be your parents or your mother or someone out of concern, your sister being like, I would be really careful about how you do that because of X, Y, and Z. They might be fearful of your decision, Capricorn, but in reality, like it's your life, it's your path. And like ultimately, if you go down a path and you make a mistake, well, that's fantastic. There were lessons for you to learn by making that mistake. So there might be a sense of like protection here, especially like feminine, like mother, auntie, sister, best friend, maybe like a childhood best friend. If it's not you who's in anxiety about the decision, it might be them. And I think it comes from a really good place because they love you. But ultimately it is it is a negative strain or weight on you because, they're dissuading you from something that feels like your heart is in. It's something that you want to go after. Yeah, your readings have been similar. So you have reciprocity coming up next. So whatever it is you're looking at, this choice of what you're going to love, career or person, there needs to be reciprocity there. I think whatever it is, it's going to feel like you're making a difference. The work is going to make you happier. Your heart is just going to be more invested in it. Yeah, and I don't know if it's so much the decision that's giving you anxiety. Again, if this isn't the person around you who's worried about you, it's interesting. With the Nine of Swords, it does tend to be like severe, mental blockages or anxiety. But for this reading, it just feels like sadness. Like you have all these really wonderful gifts to offer the world, and you're being blocked from it. It's like you're in a prison cell, right? Kind of like the prison bars going across. And you're sad because you're not getting to live out your dream. You're not living your best life, as they say. Like there's something more for you. And by not being able to move on, by something blocking you from it, you're missing out on these really wonderful opportunities. But so, yeah, something is keeping you stuck of not choosing what to love, of not setting your heart free, of following your heart, essentially. Like we want to get this Knight of Cups in the upright. That's at the center of your spread, by the way, that Knight of Cups. It's like you need to find balance in your life again because you don't have that currently. And just to be very clear, this potential energy of a romantic partner, we were talking about, it may have been Pisces, doesn't have to be though. They're not the negative energy that's blocking you from anything. For most of you anyway, they're not the naysayer or the one who's talking you down from following your dreams, or they're not the one who's getting anxiety about your career path. They're not really, their energy is not anxious. It's more just like they're tired of waiting. But it's not this. So yeah, I'm just saying, generally speaking, that energy is still it's feeling very good to me. I just feel bad because they're trying to heal from some past heartbreak. And yeah, they look up to you. They respect you very much, Capricorn. So 10 of Cups reversed. So yeah, whatever it is you're considering has the potential to be your 10 of Cups, your ultimate wish come true, your fairy tale ending, the fantasy ending. It's like, it's very interesting. So potential relationship, it could be a marriage, family, legacy. It could just be a successful career where you, again, feel like you're living your best life. That something about that phrase is coming up here because it's what you want and you don't currently have it. But it's like when you choose to follow your heart and go after that 10 of Cups, it's like, you know, rainbow, pie in the sky type energy. And like these two, I just have to show you, these two negative energies that are blocking you from your destiny. It's like when you decide to move past them and follow your heart and your dreams, it's like they're celebrating for you too. So like I was saying, this blockage, these people who are warning you or cautioning you potentially, it's coming from a place where they love you and they want to protect you, but it's not serving you for your highest good. And if you do go after your 10 of Cups, your fantasy, your ideal career relationship, eventually they're going to see like, oh, this is great. Like, we're so happy for you. We're so proud of you. Like, this is you, Capricorn, male or female, it doesn't matter, right? But it's in reverse, so I'm just getting that it's very delayed. The fact that it's in your spread is great, though, and it is kind of in the future position, so it might take a while to get here. I think that's why it is upside down. It's just delayed, so no need to fret there. But yeah, follow your heart, move towards what you love, decide what you love. Again, like middle card in your spread, that Knight of Cups. You're being cautious in what you give your time and your love and your energy to, and rightfully so if it's a big decision, but that is something you're going to have to work through if you ever want to get to this kind of energy, right? Deciding what it is that you want. And letting the universe know, right? It's like, put it in the universe. This card is very much like speaking the truth of what you want, what you desire. So bottom of your deck is 7 of Swords. So yeah, needing to escape. And this representation of the 7 of Swords, I always see it as sometimes the negative energy has to do with the liar, cheater, thief card. Here, it's like she's escaping these darker energies. He or she, it doesn't matter. But it's like these are shrouded in like darkness, like there's moonlight. So whatever's here, it's foggy, it's dark, it's questionable. You're wanting to leave, and I think with the swords, like our ideas, our thoughts, our logic, you're wanting to escape and get away from it, but it's like the options or the strategy of how to do it might be overwhelming to you. Yeah. Oops. All right, well, that flew right out. I'm going to pull a moon card for you. What can we get for Capricorn, please? Capricorn, what energy can we get for Capricorn? Whoops, oh, it fell on the floor. Sorry, guys. The energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So it's like you're working your way up to choosing. You're working your way up to selecting who or what you love, to choosing that strategy of how you're going to get to your victory, to your solid foundation, to ascend up. Like we were saying, wands are passion, things we love, things we care about. Can be a soulmate, doesn't have to be though. I'm so sorry. And then we'll pull one more of these. This is just like guidance or advice cards. I think the pictures on them are really beautiful. What can we get for Capricorn? Anything to go along with this spread we have here? Anything to go along with this spread for Capricorn, please? So the title of this card is Make It Gods. I'm always hesitant to read those because I don't want people to think I'm trying to jam anything down your throat. Everybody should believe what they want to believe, whatever that is. Most importantly, believe in yourself. I'll read it though. We'll see what it says. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from my prison of my dear Lord. All right. Free me from my prison. That's what stands out to me here. And put it in the universe, right? We were saying that with this. Whatever you want, put it in the universe. Believe in it. Go after what you know you deserve and what you love. That's most important. That was the center of your spread, right? Oh, wow. This video got so long. Okay. All right, I like it, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful to a few of you. If you want to see more, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for viewing all my videos before, and I will catch you guys mid-month for some more updates. Good luck, Capricorn. Love you guys. Bye.